Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Coming on here today with 10 tips for new mothers. One of the reasons I like to make videos like this, when I had my children, I was a little bit older, late 30s, 40, and a lot of my friends and family members had already had children kind of a longer time ago and didn't really remember everything. So I'd ask questions and people would say, oh, I don't remember, or I think this happened. So I like to make these videos for other people who might be in that situation, just so you can come on here and say, I'm not alone, get validated, whatever it is that you need, because it's important to have other mothers around in your life that are kind of in the same place as you. First tip that we have is to trust your gut. So it's really hard when you're a new mother to trust your gut because we hear so many, we're bombarded with information, especially if you're like me. When I was first pregnancy, I read everything I possibly could, and then you have an infant and you're terrified because all you've done is read about all these terrible things that could happen if you don't do everything perfectly. And then we have our postpartum anxiety going on, and it gets to be too crazy. So you have to remember that women have been raising children for thousands and thousands of years, and your instinct is valid. And you have to trust it a little bit because you do know what's best for you and you know what's best for your baby. Tip number 2, don't let other people get to you. So as I said, people don't always remember, yet those people feel free to offer you tons and tons of advice. People who haven't had a baby for 50 or 60 years are giving you advice. Other mothers, whatever it may be, you're getting bombarded with advice. Take it in stride. Some of it may apply to you and be very, very helpful. Some of it may have nothing to do with you. You just can't let it get to you because, again, you know your baby, you know your partner, you know everyone, and you are the one that's going to make the best decisions. Like I said, you don't have to shut all advice out, but don't have to let every single tip that you get to you because there's going to be conflicting advice. And definitely, we're in 2021 right now. People who raise babies 15, 20, 30, 40 years ago, there was like a much more tough love kind of aspect to parenting that I don't see being a thing anymore. Now, cuddle your baby if they need cuddles. Let your baby fall asleep nursing. Whatever it may be. Trust your gut. And I always say, when you're using your heart and leading with love, you're never going to make the wrong decision if you're leading with love. Tip number 3, your partner's going to do things differently than you do, and it's okay. Unless you're seeing something that you think is going to cause extreme danger or damage your child, maybe it's something they're not aware of, then you say something. But otherwise, let them develop their own relationship with the baby. It's what the baby's going to get used to moving forward in life, and it's important that they start right from the beginning. So just because they don't do things exactly like you do, it's okay. Allow them to do things their own way and allow them to be there with the baby because they have their own instincts. They need to develop their own relationship with the baby, and the way they do things is okay, even if it's not your way. Tip number 4, don't forget to breathe. So a lot of times we are just go as mothers, right? This tip, I use it for new mothers, but this is something that lasts forever. Don't forget to take a moment for yourself. Don't forget to sit and take a few deep breaths. Don't forget to sit outside and appreciate the sunshine and the beautiful day. Whatever it is, go for a short walk in the woods. Just take a breath and remember to ground yourself and realize where you are because it makes such a difference getting you to not get caught up in the whole motherhood thing and forget what the heck else is going on in the world. Tip number 5, let your house get messy. It's okay. If anyone's judging you for a messy house in the first year or so of parenthood, or even moving forward, but especially the first year, that's probably someone that you don't need in your life because having a messy house is all part of the fun, I think. And, we're not going to be completely comfortable with the mess for someone who doesn't like that, but it's okay. It's not the most important thing, and it's not worth getting stressed out over. Tip number 6, and I know a lot of people struggle with this one, take help when it's offered. If someone offers to come help you clean your house, a friend, a family member, cousin, sibling, whatever it is, take the help because it's time you're never going to get back. It's time that you can sit and cuddle with your baby and spend time with your baby and hug your baby, take a nap, take a shower, whatever it may be. You may have to let them hold the baby for a little bit, but that's great. It's good for the baby to be exposed to other people, but take the help when offered to you. Tip number 7, and I kind of alluded to this before a little bit, there's no such thing as too many cuddles. Especially when it comes to babies, you're not gonna spoil them. They're not gonna get too used to it. It's okay to cuddle your baby too much. They need love. They need to get used to being held, to be trusting you, to bond with you. It's okay to cuddle your baby. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't. And tip number 8, along those same lines, don't worry about tough love. Don't worry about teaching your baby stuff. It's important to sleep through the night on day 1, or being able to be by themselves, occupy themselves. Every baby is different. There are babies that are going to be completely content when you put them in a bassinet and leave them there, and they'll be happy. They love it. There's going to be other babies that can't stand it, and it's okay either way. Don't have to tough love your baby. You don't have to let them cry everything out. You can do what feels good to you in your own body. Tip number 9, create your own experience. We don't have to have this experience that we're seeing on Pinterest or on television or on a reality show or on Facebook. We don't have to have that perfect picture for 6 months, a year, 3 months, whatever it may be. Other people have it. It's okay if you don't. You're having your own experience. I look back and I always think things like, my parents didn't do a glamorous photo shoot when I was 6 months old, and I've never once been upset about it. If you don't get to do that, it's fine. If it's not you, it's not you. Create your own experience. Do what feels good. Do what you want. Part of parenting is kind of teaching your children, what values and things are important to you. So if going outside and spending a lot of time is important to you, do that. If getting a lot of photo shoots is important to you, do that. Do what feels good to you and create your own experience. And tip number 10, I think we've heard a bazillion times, but it's important to remember, is to enjoy it. Because I always say this is the hardest time of your life, but the best time of your life. It's the best experience, but it's also the hardest. And sometimes we get caught up a little bit too much in the hard times and forget to enjoy what we're going through. So don't forget to take that break and enjoy yourself. And bonus tip number 11, allow yourself to heal. You go right from giving birth, whether it's cesarean or natural, to going go, take care of the baby, take care of the baby, take care of the baby. Your body's not going to heal properly, and you're going to have a harder time with your postpartum. If you can take that time for maybe a little extra sleep or a little extra nourishment with healthy foods, whatever it may be right in the beginning, it's going to help you so much moving forward. It's going to help you heal faster, and it's going to help you take better care of your baby. So don't forget to allow yourself to heal. So there we have it. Those are 10 tips for new mothers. Please like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe to my channel for more great tips for mothers. And I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you.